Hello and welcome back to FE7 Eliwood Hard Mode 0% Growths. This is Chapter 29, Sands of Time, brought to you by Ubisoft. So this is another one of those defense maps where you cannot finish the map early by killing the boss, unfortunately. So as a result, I don't need a turn-specific strategy particularly. There are 3 chests that I want to open, 2 here and 1 over here, but getting them open in time is pretty trivial. It doesn't really require a lot of any specific strategy too much. I guess the one thing that's maybe relevant is that I'm bringing Legault. So speaking of that, bringing Vida, Louise, Harkin, Legault, Enos, Wrath, Pent, Lynn and Hector are required, Jafar, Eliwood, Marcus, Priscilla, Hawkeye, and Fiora. You get a lot of deployment slots. And basically, we've got the Canos is here for some extra healing, Legault is here for opening chests, Wrath is here because there's a lot of bow users that he can counterattack on enemy phase. Who else is a sort of iffy deployment? Fiora's mostly here because I have a deployment slot and she can help carry Legault or something. Not that she needs to, but why not? And Louise is also here because there's lots of archers. And boy, are there a lot of archers. And most of them have poison bows, not all of them though. There are also some pretty threatening enemies on this map. I would say it is at least a little bit more interesting than, say, Unfulfilled Heart. It's still not really that challenging because we're not trying to press forward too aggressively, and most of the enemies aren't very threatening, but there are a few enemies that that can do some scary things, specifically with status staves, so that's something to look out for. Other things of note, I gave Vida the Delphi shield. I should also, just realized, make sure she has double javelins equipped, because she has a tendency to break those on turn 1, or the first one. There's a lot of ranged enemies on this map. Anyway, with that, I think we're gonna get started. This is a message from Lord Nurgle, etc., etc. Yeah, there are a bunch of green units as well. They die, it doesn't really matter. Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is unlock a support! Amazing! Woo! Doesn't do anything. I just happened to move Hector there and realized I had that support, so that's exciting. Anyway, so we're gonna have Hawkeye come down here and kind of take this side of the map. We're also gonna have Jafar hang out over here as well and help out once there's a couple fewer ranged enemies and he's not attracting a ton of fire. Not that it would really matter, but I don't mind them killing the green units anyway, and I don't need to attract any more fire to people who can't counterattack at range. Anyway, then over here, so I mentioned status staves. This guy's got a Berserk. This guy's got a Silence and a Restore Staff, although it turns out it doesn't really... The fact that he has a Restore isn't actually as useful as I was hoping it would be, because if I put, like, Pent in here with the plans to, Pent's gonna get that Restore Staff and then use it, well, he just silences Pent on turn 1, so it doesn't really help. Let's see, there's also a guy down here with a Sleep Staff. There's a guy over here with a Sleep Staff, though luckily they both like targeting the green units, unless the green units are poisoned. So the green units getting poisoned is a little unfortunate because it means that the enemies, the status stave users won't go after them. But anyway, the point is, luckily I don't have too much to worry about in terms of the Sleep Staff. So I'm going to start with Louise attacking this guy here. This is one of the reasons she's here, is because she can use the longbow. Now she doesn't kill him, but she will be able to kill him next turn if he doesn't, even if he doesn't come forward and attack, which he might do, depending on... well, he probably will, because he doesn't have anybody to silence. Anyway, alright, so then we're gonna have Harkin take out the guy with the Berserk Staff. And Vida is going to come down and just start trying to thin out enemies in this general vicinity. We're going to focus on this group over here, so she's going to javelin this guy. I think I mentioned she has the Delphi shield, so she takes almost no damage from most of these enemies. Like, the archers barely touch her, even the snipers. And then there's a couple of swordmasters, like this guy has a Wodao, and this guy has a Killing Edge. But they do no damage to Vida, so it doesn't matter if they crit her, which is exciting. Alright, and then Legault is just going to hang out over here where he's out of range of longbows and just wait for a while to go before he starts moving towards the chest and also potentially be sleep staff bait. Then up here, we want to set our units up to just be behind these green units and ready to attack all of these archers. So we're gonna have to Pent there, Marcus here, Wrath here, Canas back here. Lynn is just gonna hang out with Hector. And then Priscilla and Eliwood are just gonna kind of chill back here for now. So is Fiora. Linus doesn't really have anything to do. Yeah, so I mean, that's the guy with the Killing Edge. He doubles Vida, but he doesn't type damage her, so who cares? Sadly, Hawkeye gets poisoned. One of the most annoying things about this chapter is just like, there's so much poison. Just wait and watch all the units that are poisoned take damage. Turn start. And watch them get poisoned. Definitely not the most engaging Fire Emblem mechanic of all time, poison. I do have a Restore Staff on Priscilla, but I don't plan to bother using it on Poison because it just doesn't matter enough. It's there for like Sleep and Berserk and such. Well, and obviously there's the Restore Staff that the guy on the right drops as well. Luckily, Poison does not stack. It kind of suck if you got hit twice and then had like 10 turns of poison instead of 5. Yeah, I guess this is really the first time Vida has had a chance to shine, since we went from recruiting her very late in a chapter and having her just fight her former Wyvern riding comrades to a chapter where it didn't make sense to deploy her because I only got to deploy 2 units. So, yeah. She's pretty good. She can't rescue Legault, but, you know, she's pretty good at fighting. She's got a ton of defense, like 21 defense, I want to say. It's pretty crazy. She's got a lot of HP, too. And, I mean, I mentioned 13 speed is not, like, crazy good at this point, but it's good enough that she doubles a lot of enemies. Certainly not the stronger enemies, but still. Yep, there goes the first javelin. The good news is that next chapter is battle preparations, which I do not plan to show on screen. Oh, good. Louise didn't get hit by that guy's Nosferatu. It's pretty annoying if she does. It doesn't, like, actually matter, but he full heals himself if he hits her, so then she has to, like, she does some damage this turn, then she has to kill him next turn. Now she won't have to do that, which is nice. Yeah, they, for whatever reason, they want to sleep the green units. I assume it's because that's who they have the highest hit rate against. Good job, green units. Anyway, I don't plan to show battle preparations on screen because it's just shopping, but it's a chapter in which you can basically visit a whole bunch of shops. you know, I guess that was their solution before they realized, hey, maybe we could make shops, like, not part of maps, starting in FE8. Anyway, so I guess we'll go ahead and take this guy out with Louise. She can't do it with the iron bow. Alright, just use the silver bow. And then Harkin is just gonna come over and park here with hand axes and wait. While Vita probably wants to start fighting these two. Well, actually, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So he doesn't do a ton of damage to Harkin, but I would still prefer that he not do any damage to Harkin. So I'm gonna have her come over here, I think. Oh, she doesn't kill him. Spear kills him. Good enough. Right, and then she can engage this guy on enemy phase, and maybe this guy? Yeah. Maybe this guy, depending on if he wants to go for Harkin or her. Anyway. Alright, up here, so we've got this guy with the sleep staff who we want to die. Unfortunately, if he hits Hawkeye, then Hawkeye doesn't kill him unless he crits, but we're gonna try. Ah, he missed. Okay. Excellent. And then Jafar is gonna start helping out here. Okay. Over here. Let's see, we don't actually have anybody who's taking damage. Well, I guess it's to be expected. They focused all their fire on the green units. I think this guy doesn't get doubled by anyone except Pent, so we want to have Pent take him out. We also want to advance Pent as far as possible towards here so that he can eventually do some physicking of Vita and possibly Harkin. So it looks like it doesn't matter too much where we do that from, though. The only thing is I just don't want to wander into this guy's range. Or probably this guy. Ah, so I guess we'll just attack from here. I'm actually a little sad that this green unit didn't die. He's kind of in the way now. Alright, Knas can finish off this guy. Cool. And Marcus, yeah, doesn't double that guy. Does double this guy. I think that's still outside of this guy's range. It is. How about you double this guy? Yes, you do. Okay. Oh. Oh, Wrath. Well, the idea was that, do it crit so that I wouldn't have to get poisoned, but I guess that didn't work out. Alright, we'll just leave the Shaman alive. He'll kill the green unit, which will be fine, because then he won't be there anymore to be in my way. And then we still don't really have anything for our healers to do, so we'll just park Priscilla over here. Yora coming over. Eliwood come over to. Nobody else needs to do anything. Eliwood may help transport Legault to his destination, depending on whether he gets put to sleep. I mean, of course, I can restore him too, but it's easier to just carry him. He didn't double. Wow. Okay, well. Whatever. didn't realize how many archers on this side were in range of Vida and her spear. That's a little sad. Using up that much of the spear. Oh well. Yep, here he comes. Sleepy time for Legault. Sadly... Oh wait, actually that Armor Knight can move, he's not asleep. Okay, good. Get out of my way. Now Louise can attack. Okay. Oh, right, now we gotta wait for poison. Yay. Okay. So now we want to take out this guy so we don't get any more sleepy time. And ideally, we'd like to do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll probably bring Harkin over here. One shot him. Nice. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wanted Vida to trade with Harkin and take out this sniper. Doesn't leave her in range to attack this guy, or to enemy phase that guy, unfortunately. I don't think Louise can take out the sniper. Oh, actually she can. I take it all back. Good job, Louise. The reason I wanted to do that... Actually... Oh, never mind. It doesn't even matter. Because the only person who can attack Harkin is Denning, and he will attack at 3 range. Okay, yeah, never mind. So we'll just come over here with a Silver Lance, pop this guy, and then this guy will suicide into Vida, so that'll all be good. And then I guess we can go ahead and have Canas deal Wrath. He's almost a D-rank stage. He's gonna make it. And it's definitely gonna matter. And then, Hawkeye, can you finish this guy off? Well, finish is probably the wrong word for it, but the answer is no. So we'll have Jafar do that. And Hawkeye can take out this guy. There's one guy left to go over here. Okay. And we could actually give this kill to Fiora if we wanted to. That seems fine. Wrath not in range to get to this guy, unfortunately. Okay, let's bring Pent down and heal somebody. Vida. Probably not gonna need it, but just in case. Alright. And probably just let these enemies come towards me. I don't feel a burning need to enemy phase them. It really doesn't matter. Alright. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much through most of the dangerous parts of this chapter already. And as you could probably tell, it wasn't really that dangerous anyway. Get out of here, green units. Last time I played this, and I think I only did like 1 or 1.5 trial runs, it became clear to me pretty quickly that I didn't need a whole lot of optimization for this chapter. All the green units died. This time it looks like that might not happen. Might not. I'm gonna bring Louise down and shoot this guy, or do I think I would rather bring her around this way. And we're gonna have Arkin just go ahead and take a swing at the boss here. And that'll also set him up. Well, I was gonna say set him up to enemy phase these guys, but they'll go after the green unit first. So, yeah. But we could. I guess we could have Vida go ahead and hit one of them, or she could also take out the thief. The thief will give. I mean, I can't just kill the thief and have him open the chest for me, which has some merit to it. So, oh, she doesn't double. Well, alright, whatever, we'll kill the thief. There's more of them coming anyway. Specifically, 2 more, this guy and this guy. And... Alright, got these guys to deal with. Let's do... Wait, wasn't Wrath poisoned? Oh, he is poisoned. Okay, so let's have him attack the poisoned guy. And at least reduce total poison that way, potentially. Javelin. Guess I should trade that. Okay, does Harkin need any healing? I guess. Louise wants healing. Doesn't need, but I think Kent would be upset with me if I didn't heal her, so I'll do that. Alright, this guy. I guess they won't go after... Oh, whoops. That was gonna happen. Oh, no, more poison. Wah. Oh, she doubled that one. Interesting. Jeez, Vida. Alright, probably time. Poison is done to take out the boss. So let's do that. almost kills him. The question now is just, who do we want to have a ranged weapon equipped? I guess it probably doesn't matter too much anyway. Will we be able to get anybody there to trade with them? Not really. Okay. I guess if we do that, or 76? Eh. Alright, let's go with this. Have Vita attack from here. What's his hit rate? 80 to 90. I'll just use the Silver Axe. Doesn't matter too much anyway. Alright. Now we'll send Eliwood. And if you're around to rescue Legal, who is currently got 2 turns left on his sleep counter. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Screw that up, right? Yeah. Cool. Might as well move Pent down here. Is there anybody who wants healing now? Karkin probably needs it. Not gonna bother. Meanwhile, a couple more enemies left up here. Actually, I might just do this so I can break this javelin. No. I can just sell it next chapter. Okay, more poison. Yeah, okay, we could move Priscilla, we could move Merlinus, I don't think any of it really matters. Move Hawkeye over here. Oh, there's a 4th thief. I thought there were only 3. Well, whatever. Let's kill some more dudes, I guess. Guessing Vita cannot double. Oh, she can double that one. Okay. He has no trouble. Harkin should have no trouble. Let's go over here. So we can go snipe that thief once he opens the chest. Oh, did I attack the wrong ones? Whoops! Alright, doubt this is a good idea. Are there more guys down here? No. I don't think so. Let's see. What speed do they have? 10, 9. Oh, no, she might be able to take this guy out. Can she kill him with a javelin? Yeah, she can. Okay. Well, I guess it actually doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure that this does absolutely nothing. So we'll just... Here's what we'll do. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Just do it like this. Okay. Now you can't reach Eliwood. Hooray. Oh. Okay, sure. That works for me too. Okay, so we can actually do that. No, we can't. Jafar can't do that. Okay, fine. Send him down here. I think we're done with enemies up here. So like I think this is actually all the enemies that are ever going to be on the map. That one green unit's still alive. Did you get to D yet? Oh, you did. Okay, didn't notice. He might still die. He might. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we need to do with this turn. So what we can do, if we want, is also let these thieves go for the treasure. But I've got a lockpick that I'm not going to have any use for after this chapter. So why bother? Okay, Louise. Break the silver bow. Wait for this guy to come out here, I guess. Turns out I'm not close enough to him. I don't think this is a good idea. Well, all he does is get poisoned, I guess. Wah. Oh, I forgot Harkin was in range. Should have had him do it. Or Pent. Mistake. Now I have to watch more poison animations. Sad. Knas got to D. I'm not even going to bother healing anybody at this point. Yeah, so we're very much done with this chapter. But even routing the enemies does not end the chapter. Oh, well, one poison done. Alright, 2 more items to get. Dragon Shield. And White Gem, I think. Yep. I suppose in theory I could use this to build supports, or like, there's probably in the other defense chapters that's true as well. But I doubt it would even really matter that much because the supports take so long. Maybe these two got a support. Nope, see. Yay, okay, we're done. And we get us the side quest, which is to go to battle preparation. So as I mentioned before, I will not be showing this on screen. I'm just going to move on to chapter 30. So I'll just buy some stuff. You know, I don't think anybody's like dying to know what exactly I buy. I'm going to buy some silver weapons and some killer weapons and maybe some staves and some tomes, like exactly what you'd expect. Maybe I'll get a pure water, but probably not, because we won't be having any more of that 3-unit deployment chapters. Anyway, so that'll do it for this chapter in the mandatory 11 turns. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for chapter 30. Till then.